G'day everybody and welcome back for some more RVs at War. And today I will be dropping many a shadow and many an RV bomb onto hopefully the enemy. Hopefully I don't miss too often. Which I had to remind Shadow about because when I mentioned that I was going to be dropping you like a bomb, you were rather taken aback. Then I reminded you that the plan was to drop you in an armored RV rather than having you drive the whole way there.
You just don't trust me anymore, do you?
Hey, I think it was your suggestion.
I think I agreed to it. I doubted what wait.
Now you're not sure, are you?
No, I'm not.
Right. So we need to do a couple of things. You were talking about making a remaking the feet.
All right, I was. Yep. No, Okay, I suddenly remember.
Do you want me to help you
was that
remove the
help
current
you?
feet so then you can start planning the new feet?
I don't want to answer that question. But yeah, sure.
Alright. Off come the feet.
Things you probably shouldn't say on Twitch.
What, feet?
Uh.
Fine, would you rather me remove the meters or the yards?
How about the Tootsies?
Tootsies. No, I feel like that's something I shouldn't say on Twitch. Thanks, Zero Dot. Thank you for 38 months. Thanks, MB
Please tell
Exotic
me
for
you
4 months.
have heard that before. Oh, don't tell me I'm teaching you something new again.
What?
But you know.
What?
Have you not heard the word Tootsies before?
No, I definitely have. That's why I feel like it's probably not
Okay.
Ow!
Health low.
Not something I should say on... It just feels wrong coming from me. I don't know. Something about it. I also just cooked myself. Curse you, live welder.
I don't know what is
probably
happening anymore.
Rig. Doesn't need to be there.
Although I do like this greeble here.
So, Shadow, are you already distracted?
No, my arms are shaking a little because I'm cold. So I'm trying to, reset them, I guess?
Huh.
Yeah, no, I'm currently very...
Inventory.
well, confused in a way. Oh, there goes the toe! But, like, every time I look outside, when it's late, it's still light out. Like, currently, 10 p.m., it's still, like, daytime.
Oh, the joys of a magical summer.
Yeah, very cold summer as well, so far. It's like... I don't even know how many degrees it is outside. But
How hot does
every
it
time I
actually
look
even get
outside,
there?
I'm like... What?
How hot does it even get where you are? During a normal summer.
At most, like, 30-ish?
I imagine that feels pretty hot inside.
In the attic? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, you're also in an attic. So you do feel the heat when it happens.
Yep.
Thanks, John Shay, thank you for 20 months. And thank you, Unidentified Flying Cheese, for the 100 bits. I am not a foot streamer. I will not ever be a foot streamer. That's, ugh.
And this is why I didn't want to talk about feet on stream.
Inventory full.
Let's see.
Thanks, MB Exotic, thank you for the 98 bits as well. What? I ran out of cargo space. Inventory full. Inventory full. It happens sometimes. Alright, so...
You mean...
You've got...
Inventory full.
Sorry, I
Wow.
had to.
So you got 2 spots you can attach to. These are the 2 that are equidistant from the midline. Have at it. I am going to... I'm going to first reset my drill, because I want to see if I can eventually get through the other side of the mountain. And then... Because it's actually reached its full extension
Nice.
on all those
I think.
pistons. And then I will start printing off more little dudes. I mean, sure, Triax. I could put Charlie's feet out there instead.
You mean Paul's?
That's probably about where I need to get to.
Oh.
Oh.
The asymmetry, it hurts. Oh.
No, it's
And I thought
fine.
making the feet was gonna be the hard part. No, it's looking at this entire thing.
It's just a mess. It's not asymmetrical because it's not even trying to be symmetrical. It's just so far from it. You can just be like, da 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 da. It's all fine. It's just a big pile.
Abomination.
Okay. I think I've almost drilled 500 meters. Well, this drill rig has gone more than 500 meters into the mountain.
Good job.
Unfortunately, I think it's several kilometers to the other side of the mountain, so I don't like my chances of ever getting there.
Do you want to get there?
I guess kinda. Not for any particular purpose, but just to say that I did.
Huh.
Does that really seem that strange?
I'm more worried about performance.
Ah, single grid stretching that far.
That as well.
Well, that's pretty easy to fix, to make it multiple grids the way that it's built. Oh, that's too far. Baron the Red, I'm surprised that, the beer transported that well. Yeah, we have some pretty solid, small brewery options here. The good and bad thing about small breweries in Australia is that 90% of them don't last more than a couple of years. So if you really, really like one, it's gone. But the good part is that there's constantly new stuff.
I feel so weird working on this. But I kind of love it so.
Why would you feel weird working on my ship?
That's not what I was referring to, but that, yeah.
Oh,
no,
you feel weird
that
working
as
on
well.
feet. I see.
Well, feet that resemble a more real life thing.
So you're not going to do the clown shoes?
I suppose I can. I was gonna do the chicken feet, but I suppose I should do the
I've got a
clown
connector here.
shoes.
Oh, it was...
Which one would you prefer?
I don't mind. I'm leaving it entirely in your hands. All I want is that you don't spend like 4 hours on it.
I can make no promises, and also I have already made one very well, not very disturbing, but an interesting thing already in Space Engineers. So, Dwarf was making a grinding ship when we were playing some Ares Training Tycoon, and I may or may not have turned it into a giant cat. That's
Oh, well.
all I'll say.
Yes, it is the internet.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
It's... For some reason on the internet, despite the rest of society not really being on board with it, cats are more popular. Like, you take any...
That's where you were going. I
Yeah.
see.
It's real weird. Because every other part of society, dogs are so far more popular. But on the internet,
Science is made purely for cats.
it's...
Laser pointers were a marvel of science when they were made. Now we are using it to play with cats. The internet was also a giant marvel of technology. Now we are using it to share cats. Science is made
I use
for
it to
cats.
share dogs, so...
That's fine as well. But yeah, that I do love humanity when it comes to that. Although to be fair, I'm a big fan of any pet, so I love seeing pet pictures.
I'm clearly using it wrong then, you say, Krazil? Sure. Why not? But it is one of those weird quirks. For some reason. Internet culture is obsessed with cats a lot more than other areas of human society.
Did I just hear enough of voice coming through your mic?
You shouldn't have.
Or am I just going insane?
I mean, unless I start using the Discord soundboard, you should not hear another voice coming through.
Hmm.
Huh.
Okay, I might be going insane then.
Oh. Missed out on some extension that I could have had. And now I don't know if my chat's saying echo, 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 because I've actually got an echo, or because they're messing with you. I don't know how I would get an echo.
Maybe both.
Hmm.
Insanity is underrated? You mean sanity is overrated?
Thanks, Nomus and Andy, for the Prime subs. Let's turn that off so it doesn't keep going. Turn you on. Bring you back.
I do have to say, I'm a little bit sad that No Suit had to go, but I'm very glad I don't have to build these shoes without a jetpack.
Yeah. Xenocide, it will make a lot of sense in a moment why I have connectors. That's why. And now I disconnect from the other end, and I'll bring it forward and then figure out where on earth I need to build the next connector. So the merge block is there because I was originally planning on making this print itself, but it's not required anymore. Drill. Pistons.
No, I like to think of myself as a serious engineer when it comes to space engineers. Like, I like engineering things. And then I make clown shoes.
Oh, you went with the clown feet?
I'm trying out some things.
Okay.
But it's not what I ever thought myself doing in this game.
That's the
And
joy
I
of it.
am both disturbed and delighted that I'm able to do this stuff. And I don't know how else to put it, to be honest.
Creativity unleashed.
New fear unlocked. Space engineers clown shoes.
Oh yeah. I mean, be interesting if someone in chat does have a clown phobia if you actually get the shoes right.
You humble me, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem, so don't worry.
Swift, this tunnel isn't exactly going anywhere, it's just... Once you've built a tunnel this big, I feel like I can't really stop.
The tunnel must grow. Whoa. Whoa, yeah, okay, I'm having some issues.
That kind of sounds like every week in RVs lately.
Yeah.
Ooh, did I luck out and put the connector in cargo container in almost the perfect spot? I did! Ha! What luck! Yeah.
Congratulations.
There you go. I feel like I achieved. If I were digging to the opposite side of the planet from where I am, I would end up somewhere in the North Atlantic. Surprisingly closer to the European side.
Well, you're very welcome here, if you do ever end up here.
Well, I'm not sure when that might happen, but I do hope to one day make it over that way again. It's hard to justify a time where I would be leaving Toby for a couple of weeks.
Understandable.
And therefore also leaving my partner to deal with Toby for a couple of weeks on her own.
Energy low.
I love how that comes as a second.
Well, you gotta say that the first bit is the more important bit, but you also do kind of have to say it first. That's very wrong if you don't.
Yeah, it is an awkward situation.
Watch out for the Silurians if you dig through. I will keep an eye out. What? Are you unfamiliar with the Silurians?
No, I'm thinking about the clown shoes.
Ah.
Like, believe it or not, I've never actually built clown shoes before.
That should surprise me, but doesn't.
Okay, one moment. Hang on.
There we go. And switch lock. Yeah, and Enra, I know there's the pipe mod, but this wasn't supposed to be like this.
It just happened.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
I mean, it kinda is RV's at war in a nutshell. It kinda just happened.
Okay, so I gotta reverse all these and turn them off. There we go. And switch lock.
Blitz, I might actually have some bad news.
Oh?
I might have to spend those 4 hours on the ground shoes.
No! 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 Mad Shadow. No.
But,
No. Alright, now we will reach the 200 meters into the cliff. I might try and build a new connection for this. It's not in the middle of the road. I need a vehicle to traverse this zone? Yeah, possibly.
I would love to see a little golf cart.
Well, I'd probably just make an RV.
Little golf RV.
Without the bomb. Or the heavy armor.
You might need the heavy armor, knowing you're driving.
Ah! Rude!
How many times have you flipped our RV, Spitz?
Has it really been that many?
I might be forgetful, but that is something that I do remember. The several times we flipped.
Nah. You're imagining things. Definitely didn't happen. It definitely didn't flip on takeoff trying to leave the dusty planet. Although it wasn't really a flip, it was more of a gradual collapse.
Still not something to be proud of as a driver, I'd say.
Probably not, no. How far have I got to go? Oh, not too bad.
Proud that you can tell the tale, I suppose, but not proud that it happened.
At least I didn't break too much when I did that.
No. Boom.
On the other hand, I did manage to launch us from a planet using what was effectively a Ferris wheel.
And it was terrifying.
It was beautiful.
It was a terror wheel, not a Ferris wheel.
I've actually... That's one of several spin to launch setups that I've done. Albeit I wasn't piloting one of them, but I did organize and set the whole thing up. That's actually worked.
Good job.
Huh. It's weird how often that can actually work.
Energy critical.
You do have a knack for making those weird things. And somehow making it work.
It's fun.
At least you think so. I find it terrifying.
Yeah, I suppose I got the launch air base as well. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about Survival Unlikely, where I made Capac drive around a cone until he got up to enough speed, and then we finally launched out of the cone on with the rover. I feel like I suggest more weird ideas, the more concerned the person I'm with is about those ideas.
Oh golly.
Which is probably why I have fun playing with you, because you're concerned about everything I suggest.
Because well, I was gonna say every sane person should be, but I'm not very sane anyway. Does that mean I shouldn't be concerned? No.
It just means you won't be the right level of concerned. It'll either be too much or too little. Never just right. No Goldilocks concern. But you could be concerned that Goldilocks is there. Yep. Launching from what we were calling Olympus Mons. Exactly.
I really shouldn't do those jumping maneuvers when I have latency. Like one of those days I am just going to hit the ground and then turn on my jetpack.
I mean, you could just turn on your jetpack.
No energy.
Like, before doing the jumping.
What's the fun in that?
Well, the boost bus didn't really flip when it took off, Nomus. Kind of crumpled and exploded into many parts.
And it was glorious. Painful, but glorious. Not painful to watch.
That was one of my bigger lessons of, just because it works in single player, don't expect it to work on a server situations.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, Wheels as the host are a lot more reliable. The lessons we slowly learn. Right, this pipeline shouldn't take too much longer. I can get back to... Well, then I need to make a multi... wait, I can't really make a multi-RV blueprint because I don't think your printer vehicle can actually carry that much weight.
And we just a printer vehicle.
I don't... Oh. Feels like so much more work.
It's more work than printing off an RV one by one and then having to transport it one by one.
True.
Yeah, don't talk about getting efficient here. You know what I'm like. You know the games I play.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be very good for either of us if we played any of those games together.
Probably not. Unless we did like a very specific challenge where we were both out of our elements, but even then it's like, try finding one.
The spin launcher, the spin builder. I mean, if we'd ended up going down the catapult route that we were planning on doing for taking out the GCHQ, that might have been close to what it ended up being. But I ended up surviving something I wasn't expecting to, and we handled that very differently.
We somehow engineered a problem to our solution.
It's the nature of my existence. Did I get everything?
I'm sorry to hear that. What am I doing?
I'm going to come and have a look at what you're
circle.
doing shortly, as soon as I've done this. I'm not going to bother getting rid of the other bit. I'll do that another time. Just want to double this up first.
Ooh. Actually, Yes. Yeah, no, okay, Yes. I have found a thing. I am happy. I am very, very happy.
Oh, I should probably go and inspect the feet to make sure you've made them big enough. You okay?
It's just like, I know what it is in context to. But it always takes my brain a moment to realize what you're talking about. Like, it just sounds so...
Bizarre?
Yeah.
There we go. I've made the drill rig a separate grid. I can get rid of that later. Well, let's go check out these feet.
Please don't say it like that.
Yeah, the width is right. Are they going to be like rainbow clown shoes, or we got a particular color palette?
Just don't worry about it. Let me worry about that.
All right, let me worry about dealing with the things that are on fire on the ship then.
Yes, please.
That's one thing. When did this all... Oh, it got shut up at the end, didn't it? When all the enemies came by. So much wrong inside this ship.
Oh, yes. Yes. It made it so much better.
Okay, so they are chicken clown shoes.
When we're doing weird stuff, I'm making it weirder.
Sure. I can see chicken clown having chicken clown shoe feet. Fleshcrafter, the dodo hasn't been shot today. It was shot last week and not repaired. I gotta fix it now. Makes me very happy for jetpack. Fixing the dodo without a jetpack is pain.
Indeed.
So I gotta fix this up, then I gotta print some bombs and some shadow caskets. And we're good.
Why did I... Why?
No reaction to that? Interesting.
Did you not hear my sigh coming through on Discord?
I heard some mumbling, but I wasn't sure if you were mumbling about your fan feet or not.
Yeah, no, that was in response to you. You know, I'm very happy with what this is turning into. The feet, that is.
Yeah, I think you've done a good job.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm proud of my little RV. You're proud of your weird
Fuel
chicken
low.
clown feet. I think this works.
Welcome to RP Set War. We don't do normal here.
What is normal anyway?
Not this, that's for sure.
It's just average. Okay, now my inventory is full of scrap.
Fuel critical.
Oh,
Good job.
huh? No, why? Oh, that's why. Maybe this one.
You okay?
Inventory system not working from a spot
Energy
because
low.
cargo, because conveyor line's broken.
Ah. So, normal.
Yeah, maybe I should have tried to convince Shadow to run over this with a welder ship first. That might have been quicker to get some of this done. Don't think it makes that much of a difference though, honestly.
Hey, now.
Well, because if you're missing one component for a thing, then you miss that thing and you have to go over it anyway, and it's...
It's better than carrying thousands of steel plate by hand.
Oh, I'm not carrying thousands of steel plate,
And
just a few hundred. Having to find all the bits that are broken.
yeah, fair.
I also
Although
think
I do
that
have
this...
to admit. Sorry, go on.
You go.
I do have to admit, I love the welder, but it was designed for base work, not for getting into the nitty-gritty of ships.
Yeah, also, the number of turrets on this, I think would make flying around it rather stressful. Because
It already
the turret
is.
collisions are so big, it's so easy to end up smacking into them and breaking stuff.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised I haven't lost a few clones already with the turrets around here.
Baron of the Red, no specific ideas around Icarus at this stage. Capac and TFE and I are planning on playing some Void Crew tomorrow.
Energy critical.
And then we want to play some Generation Zero again.
Yeah.
Because the last time Capac and I played it was before they had the base building stuff. So we thought we'd play it, and TFE's played a bit of it as well, so we're all... So soonest would probably be after that. Unless I decide to go and play some solo Icarus, which could happen. But I'm having so much fun with Stationeers, I feel like that's gonna happen first. Fun despite myself in Stationeers, probably.
Okay, Split, I need your input.
Sure.
Which one do you like more, left or right?
Right.
Okay.
As in the ship's right.
Also,
As in
chipsticks.
starboard.
What have you done?
The round eyes just give it a much cuter aspect. If you were making an eagle, I think these ones, the flat eyes would be better. But because you're making a chicken, I think the round eyes are better.
Oh!
The angled ones just look too serious.
Oh! Oh! Bubble
Did you
down!
fall down the hole?
Bubble down! No?
Huh. What'd you do? What was all
Chipsticks
that?
did a thing.
Yeah, I need to be a lot quicker this week at getting this thing out when an enemy is coming towards our base. Because repairing this is not something I want to do again.
Understandable. Also splits.
What?
Look behind you.
Oh.
He's a bubble!
Did we... I don't remember us adding those cockpits. Have we had them all along?
Like I said, chipsticks did a thing.
Oh. Chipsticks has completely replaced that cockpit. Wait, does it do it when I'm sitting in it as well?
Oh.
Wait. Oh, wait, no. Chipsticks has added that cockpit to a different mod?
He's a bubble. You sit in a bubble in the bubble. Bubble controlled bubble.
How's he done that? is
not
that...
question the way of chipsticks.
Is that a... Like, is it a separate block? Or is he fully replaced? Or do we not actually have access to the regular cockpit anymore? No, we still got it. It's not in that list, so it must be somewhere in there. You check. Oh, so it looks like this until I place it. But only the small grid one.
Inventory full.
Wait a second, does that mean I've got bubbles on some of my vehicles now?
Don't think so. Oh, wait, you might do on one of them. Oh, it's glorious.
Well, that doesn't look right.
I love it. Thank you, chipsticks.
Magic levitating thrusters.
I like it.
They're everywhere, they're multiplying. My mining ship's even got one.
Yes, use the bubble. You know you want to.
Wait, how are we going on magnesium, actually? $2,840.
Yeah. I'd like it.
Yeah, we've used a lot of those cockpits, chipsticks. A lot.
Well,
I'm surprised you didn't just add it as an extra block.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it good for? Moving
particular
people
reason.
with high latency, I see what it is.
Alright, I'm gonna go mine some magnesium because we are probably gonna need more as soon as I start printing off these bombs. So it is your duty to save the clown feet if enemies come by.
You know I'm just gonna cut off the feet now, right?
I don't think cutting off the blood supply saves the feet.
Depends how you store it.
What was being discussed as you arrived, Soul Reaper, is this bubble cockpit that Chipsticks did for Shadow, not realizing how many of them we'd used.
And I am a-okay with this. Because
I'm
now
sure
I
you
know
would
that
be.
whenever Splitsy is in one of those cockpits, he's technically flying a bubble. Speaking of the bubble, how is that bubble knockoff going for you?
What?
In
What bubble
Scrapyard.
knockoff? I didn't build a knockoff. I just built a giant miner.
In Scrapyard.
Oh, it's probably just going to be
RP.
permanently affixed.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, there's not really much use for something like that, which I found in Scrapyard. Like, a flyer is a flyer, and that's basically it.
It did,
I
however,
would
encourage me to design it in a way that I felt made it a bit more interesting, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that's good. Not sure why I got a little bit of a voice crack there.
I feel like this miner is probably about the limit of practical small grid mining. Any bigger than this and it really wouldn't have made any sense. Just looking at it and the fact that it is very much a thruster ball. Thruster slab,
That's not
sure.
really good.
What was that?
No, just looking at blocks. I don't think there is a good block here. It's... Oh?
Okay, Shadow. I'll do you a deal on the timing for the feet. They need to be ready by the time I get the bombs ready.
Easy. I'm almost done.
Oh, awesome.
Just trying to get the top shape and then it's basically done.
Oh, sweet. Cool. Then
I can do some
possibly work
recoloring as
together
well,
on
but...
printing the bombs.
Oh, so sorry, I suddenly realized I actually had to do the recoloring as well.
Wow. You want so little to work alongside each other that that's what you choose to do.
I'm more surprised that you're okay with me doing the coloring, knowing what I am capable of.
I mean, it's clown shoes. The coloring's meant to be ridiculous. You're getting rid of the round eyes?
Oh, right, that's the one you preferred. Sorry. No, my brain went like, oh yeah, no, I like the right ones. And yeah, sorry. Apologies.
Yeah, the angular ones, I don't know. They felt too much bird of prey.
I mean, that is what this dodo is slowly becoming, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not meant to present itself as such.
Okay, so let's look at my stream for a moment.
Uh-huh.
How is that not bird of prey?
What?
Face! That's very
More
sharp
dinosaur of prey. Or no, it's more like a vulture. Scavenger.
Uh-huh.
I do like how quickly it stopped looking like the Firefly ship. Especially once it had feet. Alright, I'm coming home with a few 100,000 kilos of magnesium. Apparently, we can't have your drones.
What?
Everything has to be done manually. Yeah, Tufty, the turret placement was decided before the feet were put on there. So, it makes sense that the turrets would not be in a good spot.
You don't want to take this thing into battle anyway.
No.
Although, something I can do, if you want me to, is make these feet modular.
Nope.
So you can take off your shoes if you want to go into battle.
Nah.
It'll only take a couple seconds.
Nah. If I'm going into battle, I'm going in kicking.
Throw that kick ass and chew bubblegum and you're all out of gum.
Or is that actually through the thing? I'm so intrigued to see if my drill rig does actually end up popping out of the mountain eventually. I don't think I'll ever get there, but I think it might actually pop out somewhere near the GC HQ. No, no. Please, Shadow, do not put hinges on the feet. We had enough trouble last week trying to get the dampeners to cope with the subgrids and nonsense.
Can't tell me what to do.
Governor, I could check out exactly how far it would be till I get there, but I feel like the mystery is more fun.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me! I dropped the block perfectly, so it landed next to the cal shop and got welded up by the welders.
And now you can't win the welder grinder race?
I can. I'm too stubborn to lose.
Sometimes that can actually be the quickest way to get a whole lot of plate in your inventory.
Yeah. True.
And now for the careful return.
Careful? You? No.
Well, I mean, this thing does weigh over half a gigagram.
You mean a GG?
Yeah.
A good game.
Well, I could have said 500 megagrams, but it sounded more fun to say half a gigagram.
It is fun to say gigagram though. It might be a bug, it might be intentional, but I love it either way.
I feel like it's intentional.
I secretly hope it is.
Digi's not known for leaving things like that with their mods. So the fact that it hasn't changed and a lot of people have brought it up makes me think that it was absolutely intentional.
Wasn't it Vanilla that changed it?
No.
Or have I just been playing too much modded?
Build info. I'm pretty sure it's build info anyway.
I feel like I've had this conversation before with someone. Probably Titan. But once again, I am not known for remembering a lot of things. Whoop.
So the feet. Are they getting any more bottom of the foot?
Do you want me to do stuff with the bottom?
Can I request that this block become a full block? Oops, not that one.
Yeah.
Because that means I can fit an extra set of landing gear down there.
Oh, one moment. Give me a moment. Wait! You impatient person, you.
That's all good. Why are there hinges at the back of the feet that aren't even oriented the same way?
Hinges on the feet. Yeah, you told me not to put hinges on the feet, so that's exactly what I did.
Oh. Sure. Wow, the feet are really front heavy, aren't they?
Do you want me to say anything to that? That's clown feet.
Okay, so let's weld these up and then I'll start figuring out these bombs. clown chicken. Tastes like chicken. And sadness.
I hope you're not referring to the clown shoes.
No, just clowns.
That doesn't make it much better.
Fuel low.
Oh.
Fuel critical.
Fuel critical. You heard it here first, folks. Blitzy says clown tastes like chicken.
Yeah, probably not something you wanted to reveal on stream. So beware to every clown.
Dropping mag
Don't be
plates
nearby
all
once
around.
Splitsy's hungry.
Okay. How many is that? 12 per foot. That works out alright.
I'd hope so.
So now what I want to do is map out roughly the foot shape so I can park them so that I can pick them all up at one go. Because that was how I fixed the dampener issue. Where shall I make the footprints? Maybe over here. Nope, that's the sorted one. So if I've got 6 down the middle, means I need 12 blocks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A couple of extras just for safety.
Oh, Titan, that was in context to the conversation we might have had about the gigograms, and they, I can't find the words for it.
Whether it was Digi or Vanilla.
Yeah.
Just goes to show how much Digi's mods get used that people are unsure of the answer to that question.
It's just a quality of life I can't live without anymore. Just like sneaky sounds. Joined into another streamer who didn't have sneaky sounds or just very loud game audio on stream. My ears.
Actually, I should probably just make this all wide. How wide is it? 1, 2, so I need 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 wide. 1, 2,
I was about to
3,
say, like, that's not how you count.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So my idea was I'd make a nice big flat area and then I'll weld up the blocks that I need to drop the RVs on, and then I can fly over it, line myself up, pick them all up at once, and I'm good. If I wasn't
going to
worried about
need-
it getting destroyed, I would possibly even make a little printer that I could drive the RVs out from.
Ooh. But I was about to say, like, are we going to need little parking lots for them?
Well, this is the parking lot.
Yeah, but do we need the markings?
Oh, that's what I'm about to do the markings.
Oh no.
Excuse me. Yeah. I was like, I need to
Bless you.
sneeze. The sneeze is coming. I can't find all the mute buttons.
Smash his keyboard in an attempt to mute stuff.
It was about to be that. Yeah. Okay, so if that's the middle one, then I need to go... back
Oh
one
my
row.
goodness, Knita. You're right. That does call for the welding bubble.
Okay.
But I'm gonna... Wait, do you want me to weld it up right now, or would you
Yeah, you
rather...
can weld it up.
Oh yeah. Good thing I just finished the feed. Woo! Bubble, bubble.
That's the right spacing. So then it'd be... Oh no, that's not right. I'm one block over from where I should be. Now I need white. Is that right? No, that's not right either. No. Can I not count? I think I needed this to be 14 blocks wide, not 13. I think what I will do is I will pick a spot and then I'll work from there. So we go here. Then I would have one here. Then one here. Then one here. Then one there. Then one there. Okay. I'm good. I'm happy now. This works.
Happy Splitsy is happy. Also, guess which mod we forgot to add this time?
Which mod?
Tolerable build states.
Oh, yep. Well, since Shadow's about to bring the welding bubble out, I thought I'd just paint the spots that I need to park them on. And because the whole lot's going to get welded up. How could I print these off more quickly? I really just need to do something like I did on the Skywarp. A little small grid thing that pushes itself into the welder array. Or a pair of small grid. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Maybe instead of doing a blueprint that's got all of them, I can have multiple getting printed at once. And fully separate blueprints. Oh yeah, and I should change the production amount of explosives. So we're not waiting on them. And maybe even production of a few other things.
Steel plate we can probably up to like 15.
Yeah.
15,000 that is.
It's not even reaching the 8,000 that we've set for it.
I mean, to be fair, I did just pick up like 10,000.
Ah. That might explain it then. Just increasing the amount we're making of a whole bunch of things.
Trying to align myself. There we go. Now I actually get to use a little wheels to orient myself. Yay!
There you go. I don't know how many warp heads? Yeah, I don't know how many warp heads per thingo.
That does not sound healthy.
But Shadow built a bunch of extra assemblers last week, so we've probably got a decent chance of all this getting built at the pace that I can actually print things off. Warphead sounds like Star Trek themed sour candies. Yeah, I can see that. You know what? What the heck? Let's make a printer. It will probably be quicker in the long run. Especially if we have to do multiple bombing runs. So... Actually, I don't want that. Oh, I might have to do some drilling. So I think it's going to let me place the welders in the ground. Yeah. How big is an RV?
Do you want me to add up the bits you placed, or rather not?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Don't yell at me later.
Because an RV can be welded from the sides rather than the top and bottom. James, what I'm hoping I can do with a printer for these RV bombs is have it so that nothing needs to move at all. Because that makes the quickest printer.
I'm happy with this thing. I actually managed to use it for something good.
Well, there's some more more to be welded up.
Oh, yes. I'm helpful. Yay!
So what I should be able to do is maybe even something simple. Once Shadow's done with that bit row, I place down a few welders on each side, have 2-block gap between the welders, which means they do cover the full area and don't need to be moving. And then I just need to align the blueprint up in the middle on a hinge and piston. Hinge for the size conversion, then the piston for positioning. And then I'll just project it, weld it, drop it off, project it, weld it, drop it off, project it, weld it, drop it off, and it should print these fairly quickly.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Should I leave this thing here?
Unless you want to weld up these welders already.
I only have steel plate.
Ah.
But I can weld up the ground here.
Where's the sorter on this? Oh, it's there.
Yeah, sorry. It was meant as a drone offloading bay, which unfortunately has become useless.
Yep.
The bug.
But if we can get this bombing run done, maybe we'll have stopped all of the incoming bad guys.
Pug version 2. Revenge Boogaloo.
Well, if you decide to go and collect the materials needed to make stuff like conveyors, I'm laying out the conveyor line that could be welded up as well.
I'll do that by hand. Not worth getting this thing out for that.
If I could rotate the right way, wouldn't it?
Usually.
Huh? Oh. Well, that would explain why I couldn't place a block there. There's a ship here. Or a fragment of one.
I was about to say, like, you miss an entire ship?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Fair.
Yeah. I reckon this will totally be worth the time.
Especially if it stops you from having issues with thinking as well.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking about the printing off of the bombs, because having to manually move into place and then drop it off and then do all that stuff, it just adds so much time. Whereas if we print it this way, the two of us can be moving, parking them in the right spots.
Yeah. There we go. In fact, I might be able to work on a little something for you as well.
Oh. Does it look like one of the automated turrets placed nearby to protect this thing?
Not quite. But it does have to do with protection.
Okay. Doesn't that get in the way of your future drone?
Yeah, but if we take out that base, we don't need a closed dock anymore for your ship to safely reside.
Oh, I just thought you'd leave it in there because it looks cool.
Oh, I was
yes.
mostly... Whoa, hi! Suddenly Spitzy in front of me.
Fuel critical.
Oh. Missing white square on the left parking foot. Yes. I need to check and make sure that I've got the right number. Yes, there is a missing one rather than an added one.
But how do you plan on making a mechanism? Or,
no real mechanism, as I said. It's just going to be putting something in the right spot.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't weld up one of the welders to have cargo access.
Because I haven't got cargo access to the welder yet.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to get cargo access to the welders right now.
Oh, I see. Help you out with that.
I was trying not to
You
obstruct
already
your
have
dock,
lots
so I went
of
around the back.
I do appreciate that.
And now we've got cargo access over here. Also, weld yourself. Oop, we just fought each other.
Yeah, no, we did. Oops.
Okay, let's turn those off before we
Ooh,
cook
oh,
ourselves
oh.
while building things.
I don't know why my panic reaction was to jump in front of the welder again. But
Good job. Yeah, so I'm literally just going to build a small grid conversion and a piston to put it in the middle, and that's it. Simple. Thanks, Taz. Thanks so much for tier 3 for 29 months. Thank you very, very much. And those of you who have, including Taz, who have done the lasso requests, Capac and I were talking about that last week, so hopefully we'll find some time to do something on that front. And actually catch up to getting some of them done. Thanks, Kaneda. For 2 years. 1, 2. Okay, there's not much here. Oh, right. Can't go there. What am I doing? Midget.
yeah, good morning to you too.
Energy low.
Okay. So, all I need to do now is make... Let's go hinge. Lower limit, 0. Upper limit, 0. Braking torque, massive. Lock off. Hinge lock on. Do all the things, and then add a small hit.
I'm running away. That sounds dangerous.
I do hope that's true. I do hope that time flies when I'm having fun. I know it does for me. I hope it does for people watching too. I do get the impression that the days when I'm genuinely, like, really lost in the game are the days where the streams seem to go the best. Is that going to be enough piston? I don't know. I put a block on the end. Can I get that block to the middle? Yes.
I mean, I do have to say, time does fly for me when I'm playing this with you, because I am truly enjoying myself.
Good. It's difficult when the person you play with the most is Capac.
I mean, if he wasn't enjoying himself, would he still be playing games with you?
No. He would be sleeping through all of them and ignoring me when I try and wake him up by messaging him random gifs, like I did during Wrong Way Up. Oh. Oh. I possibly need to change the blueprint to make this printer work even better.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to make the merge block point backwards rather than downwards. Which doesn't work because the connector's then going to lock to it. Okay. Wait, does a small grid connector have an attachment point there? No, it doesn't. Ah, good. It's fine. The other way I could have tested that was doing this. Hooray! This one was set up all correctly, wasn't it? I think. I think it was.
Energy low.
Last
Sure.
episode of Stationeers was concerning. Perhaps. Don't worry. I've been thinking about it. I'll have a solution ready by next Friday. Still need to think about what I'm going to do as when and what I'm going to do as a belated birthday bonanza. Shadow,
Yeah.
would it be possible to use a different light?
What?
These have collisions. Are these the ones that don't have collisions? Which are the ones that don't have
These are the-
collisions?
These shouldn't have a collision.
Is it the corner lights that have
Hold on, let me
collisions?
check. I think so. Although, what?
I always forget
What?
which ones have collisions and which ones don't.
I I was about to say, like, I pressed Control Plus and suddenly a yellow cage appeared around me. I got scared for a moment.
Yeah, I think that should be good. Go one more for just safety. Merge block. Then we can test. Where is
Not
project-
experiencing any collisions with these interior lights.
Yeah, I wasn't walking around.
Yeah, if it does become a problem, let me know. I'll immediately remove them. I could have sworn that they didn't have a collision.
No, you could be right.
Because honestly, I don't really use lights as surfaces to drive on, so I couldn't say.
Yeah, it's more that I've had to put lights on driving surfaces and then run into annoyances with their collisions and been like, why did I do this?
Yeah, like, I know that obviously the light panel does. Corner lights, maybe? And let me quickly check.
Yeah, other people are saying that the corner panels, Canada's saying the corners do and the armor panels do. Although I think the double corners might not.
Yeah. Splits, could you come here and test this out with this corner light? Because I'm honestly not sure with latency.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything with it walking either. And that's the thing, it may only show up with wheels. That's alright. I will have a thing printed momentarily.
Like, part of me wants to add little side lights as well, but then it's like the feet. Although, to be fair, you do have to line up properly before you get to hit the RVs.
Yep.
Before you make contact with the Blamos. Anyway, I'm just gonna add some protection above here. Well, at least above the welder.
Keep projection.
Just in case stuff does happen, because in my experiences, the GC really love to hit subgrids.
Oh, no.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Oh, I hate it when the blueprint projector nonsense does this. Where two different rotations do the same thing. So if I turn the yaw to there, if I go down on roll, it does that. If I go down on pitch, it does that as well. So therefore, I have no means to actually get this thing rotated.
That sounds annoying.
Yeah. Yes. I don't understand why this happens, but it happens a fair bit. You have to kind of use some weird combination of rotations to get things to where you want. Don't recall how to do it. Oh, there we go. I got the right thing.
Yay! Good job.
The welders should get everything, I think. And now I just need to name the welders.
I already made a group for you.
Oh.
Let me quickly check the name for it. Something RVs. RV-printer welders.
Okay, here goes. Perfect, it's wide enough that the wheels actually get placed and welded. Shadow, given what shape you're building for the roof, it might be worth putting roof welders in as well, just to speed up the welding process more.
Well, I was more like, you're gonna do this, and I don't really have another task I can commit myself to as you do that, so I might as well spend my time...
Yeah, so if you want to
beneficial.
make this happen even faster, you could add roof welders.
And then I don't have anything to do anymore.
What?
Well, nothing I can temporarily commit myself to, because I know if I start another project like this, I'm gonna be occupied for a while.
No, but if you put... No, I mean, literally welders just in this roof, and then you design around those welders and make a roof.
Oh, so it's auto... Oh, so it's also auto repair, or is that not what you meant?
No? No, so it's additional welders for the Winter Blamos.
Oh! Okay. Yeah, no, I
You
see
on the
what
same
you mean
page now?
Never mind. Yeah, no, I thought you meant like for welding up the heavy armor.
No! Oh, cool. They get auto-welded.
Totally planned. Yep. Sure.
Handy. Yeah, I was just thinking, because that way the top half of it will get printed even quicker.
Sure. Although I'm pretty sure we don't need cargo access to the top welders, right?
Honestly don't know whether it'll be necessary or not. I am not running into issues driving across the interior lights. That's good. And if we end up needing to use these bombs, like, a lot, could totally build another printer that is identical to these. So we have multiple printers going at once. One of us work on each.
Yeah.
Turn those welders on.
Let me help out. There we go.
There you go. Yep, this is much quicker than flying in and out with something. Aren't the white squares too close? No, they match the landing gear on here. The RVs can be parked that close to each other on the things, I think. I think that's how close I had them before. Oh, I forgot to check if the blueprint actually had all the things built on it. Oh no, there's a block on the front that gets missed.
That's it, we gotta redo all of them.
Feels like it. Uh, that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? What am I stuck on? What's going on?
Turn off your merge block?
I did. Apparently I turned it? I turned it back on, and it reconnected itself. I turned it back on in the hope that it would print as soon as I drove off, but instead it just reconnected me. How hard would it be to do a custom scenario where you have to survive out of an RV? The challenge of custom scenarios for anything in Space Engineers... Oh, actually, this is too small a gap between the landing gears. Oh. I'm gonna have to make a bigger gap. The challenge with any of that is giving a reason to remain in just that one vehicle and a way to make remaining in that one vehicle interesting. So we've got fewer RVs than I thought we were going to have. That's okay. So probably went a little bit overboard.
Yeah, 24 RVs might be a little bit too much.
Ah. Oh, do this. That's still 5 down the middle. It should still be 3 on the sides. So I go there, there, and there. Yeah, the challenge I'm always faced when trying to come up with a new series is why? Why this thing? Sometimes that can be because it's cool to do it that way. Like the Wrong Way series, there was no real reason why we had to get to the goal. I didn't come up with a motivation, but there was motivation within the limits of Space Engineers that made those things make sense. Like, the reason we were going to the pole was because it's an interesting challenge to do. And because I knew it was going to create interesting challenges along the way. No, Governor, I cannot put landing gear on top of the RVs. Because then I can't have them drop one at a time. I can only drop them all at once then. Because since they're being printed from a blueprint, the name of or the settings for any relay thing would all be exactly the same. And so the action relay would drop all of them at once. And I want to drop them not all at once because, well, better chance of survival if I don't. think I have to do that different. And it's just that. I can just go back from there. Poor bird needs some TLC. No, it's fine. It's a dodo. I'm sure it'll survive. You heard me?
Sure.
I'm sure.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Ow. Thanks, Tincho. Thank you for 25 months. Keeps getting a pedicure, but it needs more care up top. Yeah. Okay. Parking situation updated. That's better. Much better. I need buttons on this side. Ah. Stupid control key getting stuck down.
Because of user error or hardware error?
Because hardware error.
Already? Oof.
Yeah. So the keyboard that I use is not made by the most fancy of manufacturers, but it is the only keyboard of the right form factor that I want. That I could find that was mechanical. Yeah. Does amuse me though, because it is it's busted, but it is German engineering. I like it when things don't meet the stereotypes.
And, well, Volkswagen as well. That
Yeah,
has
true.
become quite a meme.
True. If you're wanting to look at something that's really bad, that is a good place to start.
Volkswagen does auto.
Sometimes. Sometimes does auto. Other times does broken.
Oh, you are so out of touch when it comes to memes. I love it.
Oh, I know that's the ad, but I was deliberately mishearing you.
Ah.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, I mean, there is a meme when it comes to Volkswagen where they basically show a Volkswagen in a very bad condition, but still somehow perfectly functional. And then the ad plays, like the outro of the ad.
See, that sounds like an ad for them. That actually makes them sound like they did something good when...
No, it's not
if
good
it's still
for them.
functional.
I mean a car whose door is almost falling off and the wheel
Whoops.
dropping off of the car. It shouldn't be functional, and yet it is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that sounds like a Toyota Hilux ad.
But oh my goodness.
Let's turn those off since I've got a convenient button for it. The only reason I haven't put the button on the blueprint is because I'd have to be organized and do that. I'd have to make another blueprint, which I probably should do.
Depends how often do we think we're gonna need to do these bombing runs. Like, do we think this is gonna be a one-time bombing run? Like, are we that hopeful?
No, I think we'll need to do 2.
Ooh, be wary of live welders.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably should be. Though I wasn't.
Yeah, I
I
almost got
barbecued myself.
Yeah. An Aussie on the Barbie. Interesting.
As long as you don't say anything about shrimp. Curse you, Curtis Stone.
I really wanted to make a joke about shellfish. I'm not gonna.
Shellfish make me sick.
Yes. Yeah.
I know I should make this thing better, but it is, at least now, printing the front bar of the blammo properly. Yeah, touchdown. I think it's always hard when you work in a place that sells things to determine whether what you're seeing with returns is just because they sell more of those. Like, I worked at an electronics retailer and worked in returns and repairs for all the laptops and stuff, and man, so there's a block not being printed. Why is that not being printed? So many HP laptops coming back as compared to Sony laptops. But we also sold about 3 times as many of the HP ones because they were cheaper.
I had no idea Sony actually made laptops.
Don't know that they still do, but they did. What is not being welded up? And if I push this to one side, will it get welded up? Oh, 297 of 300. There's still 3 blocks missing.
I would go and check, but I'd rather not lose a clone over that.
Now it's 300 of 300. Some of the other bombs might be missing some bits. Oh well. Are you fixing my blueprint for me? I feel like that's what's happening.
What?
No? I just thought you were messing with the button panel.
No, I'm just getting metal grids.
Ah. Ways of welding heavy armor.
Yeah, I did not load up on enough metal grids. At least I don't have to do the steel plate, though. Those are the worst.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna fix my blueprint. This is already getting annoying. Venom, merge block. Yeah, see, Hollow Jonesy, I mean, Toshiba don't make their own laptops anymore either, but my experience with the Toshiba ones was that they were good. They were actually not bad. It's so hard trying to figure out reliability of stuff these days. Because the people who post reviews of things are usually people who are angry.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that reminds me, like, previously things were made to last, and nowadays things are made to be replaced. Like, I still have an old Nokia phone around somewhere, and I guarantee you that one is going to outlive my current phone.
Oh, what?
The welders on top don't have conveyor. They're mostly to help speed up the welding itself.
Huh.
They're not reaching anything the upper welders can't reach, so...
Oh, I still have to get out to turn it back on anyway. So it doesn't matter. Regardless, I have to get out. There's no point fixing it. Doesn't speed anything up. Unless I set a sensor to turn it back on. Probably do that, actually. Let's name this one, because this is the one I updated. Oh, Shadow. My plan was to put your ones at the... Well, your one at the back. Once we print off... Actually, do you want to manually print off one of your heavy armor ones?
Yeah, can do.
I can drop you in. Why not just turn off the merge block on the winner blammo? Yeah, I probably could have done that.
Yeah.
But I'm down this path now. It'll be fine. It'll definitely be fine. Yeah, Nab. Commitment to the bit. Show on HUD. Info. Go sensor field range.
Could you move your lights for a moment? No particular reason at all. Thank you.
Is this your thumbnail?
Maybe.
Good choice.
Thank you. Wait, I don't think I have the blueprint for a heavy window blammo, although it might still be on here.
You should.
Wait, no, we only made one.
Yeah, but I thought you took a blueprint. You said you took a blueprint of it before you drove it away,
Okay.
so that we had one.
Well, I might have.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
should do
no,
three.
I did.
Good.
You're right.
I was like, I swear I remember this. I hope I'm right. So, blueprint you. Rename.
Oh.
Take the blueprint. Uh-oh. Turn off the welders, because that's going to have welded some weird nonsense.
Are you making an abomination?
I have made an abomination, yes.
Good job.
Thanks. Okay, let's disconnect this. Oh. Yeah, let's chop all the bits off. Interesting. Which bits actually managed to get welded up? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that Keen didn't completely ignore the bug with not being able to weld and grind out plates ages ago. So I remember trying to deal with building that stuff in Survival Impossible, and it was horrible. Just thinking about that there because I was having to grind down some of them. Okay, now we need to rotate this thing. I'm going to turn my lights back on. And we're good. Welders on. And hopefully this works. Also, I've got a random thing in the window, but that's fine. I can stay there.
I have no idea what they're trying to weld up.
Is it having some issues printing it off?
No, it prints everything, but it was trying to weld up the projection even though it's technically done already.
Oh. Are you sure all of the, like, warheads were built and stuff like that?
The moment I turned off the projection, they stopped welding. And when I turned on the projection again, they started welding again.
Weird. And yet it said all blocks were placed?
Also, what do you mean warheads?
Alright, you don't have warheads. You worried for a second that I'd hidden some in there. Hey, Captain Arthur. How's it
Yeah.
going? We're preparing our next bombing run. And the next few bombing runs should be a lot quicker to prepare.
One wobbly RV coming in.
Alright, I should move this one. You can place yours there. Oops. Bonk. Like parking on a French street.
Whoa!
From everything I've heard.
The only thing I really know about it was from, I think, Top Gear at the time. What are you doing?
Lining up properly.
Oh my goodness. You almost hit this poor winner blammo. Most prettiest of all.
I feel like that's the winner shadow.
Nah, not much winning going on there.
Takari, this is the decoy RV. It's the one Shadow will be in.
Yep. I need a checklist inside of that RV. Did you put away your tools? Good. Did you put away your bottles? Good.
Yeah,
Did you make sure that you wanted to get vengeance on the GC? Always. Remember the bubble. Remember the pugs.
Well, my system is overly convoluted, but it works. At least I didn't have any mechanical stuff going on with the printer, so it's no extra complexity there beyond what was required.
Ow.
Oh yeah, it could be the winner Ramo, you're right, Flashcrafter. So Shadow, you interested in building a second printer setup?
Not really,
Oh.
honestly. Yeah, I do agree there, Bob.
Would you mind doing a couple of these while I try and set up my landing gear system on the Dodo? Or are you busy?
I'm not necessarily busy, but I don't trust my lag, but I can certainly try.
Oh, that's okay. It is a bit awkward driving this close to other things. What the? Was that you?
Hmm?
Oh, that was probably an unknown
What?
signal, actually. There was a distant explosion heard.
I didn't hear it, so probably not me. I'm just doing a bit of base decoration here.
I'm just hoping that these things don't run out of power before they get dropped as bombs.
Could be fine.
Because they have their lights on? They only last for 4 hours.
If we don't drop these bombs within 4 hours,
That's a problem.
well,
Yeah. They
yeah.
probably will get exploded by a gunship.
yeah. Oh goodness. Oh.
The chain
you should not have
explosion of all
mentioned
these
that.
going off.
Ooh.
I really
I'm
hope
just
if
gonna
that
take
happens, we have a view
blueprint
of it.
this base for no reason at all.
The amount of small chunks that there would be everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello, Jonesy. I've got a control set up on the Dodo that controls these. I've just got to set up the actual landing gear once I've got all these printed.
Also, I gotta say, it does not look healthy looking at the wind dynamos like this.
With all the exhausts.
Yeah,
Should
it
make
kind of
you
looks
feel like
like
you're in
there's a bunch
Factorio.
of rubber burning. Hmm.
Pumping out all that pollution. Paving paradise.
Hmm. Oh, nah, don't worry about it. It is fun to watch them get built up, though.
It is really satisfying watching things get welded up quickly. So, we're going to do the first bombing run at night?
Yeah. Sure.
Cool.
Would give a beautiful light show.
Been thinking about what I could do to potentially set myself up again to be able to record little time lapses again of various builds. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got enough graphics cards to do it anymore. Sucks, because I was thinking it would be cool to have done some of the stuff that I did for Survival Impossible as shorts.
Ooh.
The time lapses of various builds, just post them as shorts. Rather than at the end of the video.
Indeed.
It's just satisfying watching stuff get built in time lapse.
Yeah, honestly, I would totally have this as a, like, a BRB screen. But then have it loop in such a way that the RV drives off, the new one gets made,
Yeah.
and then it just loops again.
Yep. But I think that's going to have to wait until... Well... There might be a way that I'll be able to get myself a 5090 when they come out. Might.
Oh.
Um, it's it's dependent on something that I have no control over, and that I was totally not expecting to be a thing, but which has kind of might get paid out by then.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was a... It's sort of would be effectively some back pay for stuff that I should have been paid for years ago. Are these thrusters going to damage the
What?
clown feet?
What? Thrusters?
The lifting thrusters. It's 1.5 blocks.
Oh, that probably will. Could be. Ooh. Oh, well, this is an awkward situation to be in.
I should probably move those thrusters. Oh, that was meant to be a gun
I can
here.
also cut them on the... Oh. Yeah.
No bad deals, no weirdness, just... It is literally... I might be getting back pay for stuff from like 10 years ago. I have no idea how much is actually I will end up with.
5 whole Australian dollars.
That might be enough to get a new GPU when the next generation comes out. Might. That's not working. That's my hope anyway. Why are you not welding up? Oh, you're not conveyed, are you? There's a conveyor line broken. Yep. Explains it.
Oh, I forgot to do a thing. There we go.
Okay, that should work now. Yay! But man, it wasn't holiday pay issues as much as not paying issues. Or paying wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a class action thing on it, and a settlement, but I don't know how much of that settlement I'll actually end up with. But maybe it'll be enough to put towards a graphics card. That's my hope.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I can hope. See you, Godslayer. Yeah, as soon as I found out about that and that I was eligible for it, I was like, ooh, if the timing works out right, this could let me get a nice fancy graphics card when they come out. And if I get that, then I'll have the 3090 and a 5090, and that means I should have enough stuff to have another secondary capture PC again. Thanks. Thanks, Ecto1. Thank you for the prime sub. And Throllen, also, thank you for the prime sub. At the moment, I've got a 3090, which I bought very early on. Conveniently, when in Australia, they still had not undergone any sort of market-related shenanigans where they were more expensive than the retail price. Uh-oh. Stuck in a welder.
Fuel low.
That does not sound healthy.
Fortunately, the welder wasn't on,
Fuel
but yes,
critical.
generally speaking, not very healthy.
I'd rather not put a small grid S on to the RV sign purely because of cleanup reasons, because if we do maglog it to the base, there's a big chance we are going to delete the entire base if we do cleanup. Which, unfortunately, is a thing we might need to regularly do.
Yep. Performance on Shadow's
So
End has been dubious of late.
Yeah. And I honestly don't know what is causing it.
Well,
Like,
the fact that
I
it gets
wonder
better when we
if
fix
the
up the
connection-
number of grids suggests that that's at least part of the... that there's probably a whole bunch of combined problems.
Yeah.
From the voxel edits to grids to all the other stuff going on.
Indeed. But I'm still having fun.
That's what's important. Okay, let's move those thrusters. I'm gonna cook the feet.
Inventory full.
No one wants toasted dodo feet. Before they confuse the model number with the price. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much accurate with the 30 series. At least in Aussie dollars, the price of the 3090 was about that.
Inventory full.
Add the extra thrusters. I think, weren't these ones that front the extra thrusters to get more altitude? I think they were.
Yeah, it is a weird situation to be in with the GPUs nowadays. Because personally, I'm not very knowledgeable, but I do kind of know what type of GPU I would want after talking with some people who are a bit more knowledgeable. But now it's like, should I wait a bit longer? Like, is it worth waiting? Can I wait?
It's always a very personal decision because it's about how much can you realistically justify putting into it and how much do you get out of it once you buy the thing.
Exactly. And something that I'm more interested in is how long is it gonna last me? And can I get like a warranty on it?
Well, for me,
Because
yeah, and it's, as I said, it's like totally different per person because it's my job now, so I can justify to myself more ridiculous things as well as the slight discount that I get because of it being a tax deduction. But if I were just buying for my own play, there's no way I would have justified what I've spent over the years.
yeah, I'm currently looking at it like I am lucky to not have any big expenses right now. Like, I don't have a car, so I don't need to pay for gases, road taxes, all that stuff. So I'm very well off on that front, but it's also like, this is kind of my hobby,
Inventory full.
and my
Hobbies are
hobby is
expensive.
starting to... Yeah, they're starting to get expensive, that's true.
Hobbies are
But
expensive.
also,
Just ask anyone who
the
likes to play
hobby,
golf.
or art. Like, I have a ton of
Yeah.
art supplies here that
Yeah.
I'm like,
True.
I have art. I want to do art. I'm just hoarding art
Inventory
supplies.
full.
Yeah, art supplies
Although
are
I-
expensive.
Although I do have to say, they're not very expensive. Like, I bought this from a store that doesn't know what it wants to sell. So basically their stock changes very regularly and they sell stuff for very cheap but also at low quality, so it's just stuff I can play with. Or have been meaning to play with but haven't got around to. But also my hobby is in a way kind of starting to pay for itself because of Twitch and being able to make content for people.
Let's help with that.
Which I really do love doing.
Alright, I've moved
But-
the cooking thrusters.
Yay!
Energy low.
Part of me wants to try and replace these ones with big ones, but I think that will cook the feet. Maybe I can replace these ones with gigantic ones. Nah, it'll be fine.
Hey, Hey, Buscanari, thanks so much for the raid. How's it going? Welcome in. How was your stream?
Oh, twipped. Model trains. They can get expensive too. I miss having model trains as a hobby.
We have a very small amount of model train stuff here. Like, in fact, I can see it from here. But it's,
Well, when I was a lot younger, living, and my dad he kind of made the attic vaguely usable, and that became where I set my Lego train set up, and then once I was a bit older, I was then also setting up my N-scale one.
oh my goodness, Lego trains! Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I had the Lego
so
monorail.
Much. Oh,
No idea what happened to that though.
I don't know what happened to my Lego train either. I do know that I had a lot of wooden train rail.
Sounds like Brio.
No, don't think it was Brio. I think it was a Dutch brand.
Oh, okay. Brio is the only wooden railway thing that I know of.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't know the name of the brand either. Like, I was too young to care because I saw train and I like train.
Energy
So.
critical.
Oh, but one of my happiest moments from then was getting one of those electric trains with a little remote so I could have it automatically go forwards. And so you could bet that I could place all the train track under the dressers and under the tables and around the chairs, and my parents weren't too happy, of course, because I wasn't a big fan of cleaning that stuff up. Because I'm like, I'm gonna play with this again tomorrow.
Shadow not cleaning up? Who were you back then?
Somebody who knew I would have to place everything again. Efficiency.
I need more reverse thrusters. That's the thing I needed. Let's just do something. Half-baked.
I am so not happy with the shape of those feet right now. Or at the very least,
They're not
the
tall
back,
enough?
but-
Is that the problem?
Well, yes and no. It's hard to get a tall shape with what I have to work with there.
Yep.
Like, if I make it too tall, it's just gonna look pointy.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with the
But
shape.
I'm happy enough with this.
Wasn't meant to be anything too serious, so that way you can get away with a whole lot more.
True, true. And it does kind of add to the character of the entire monstrosity?
Yeah. This is certainly a monstrosity. Given a lot of time, I could probably clean this thing up and make it look like a fully cohesive build, but there's part of me that doesn't want to. Actually, there's a large part of me that doesn't want to. Because it has some charm where I can just shove things wherever and not really think about it.
Exactly.
Okay, now I need to label and organize all these ending gear. So left we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Ah, why did it have to be 10, not 9? It could have fit on a single hotbar if it was 9. Ah.
We can still remove one.
Wait. No, it's 11.
We can.
Forgot the one at the back. Alright.
Okay, we can't remove two.
Ah,
That's a
not
waste.
respawn.
Also, I do love the shot of this right now. It is quite the ominous, ominous scene. There we go. But my brain is not braining. Right, anyway. Like a nightmare version of a kid's toy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
It almost looks like it has a longer dino tail from that angle. Yeah? I can see that. Quite the ominous clown though.
It Revisi, I actually want to have independent unlocks because I want to drop them slowly rather than all at once. So it's actually... This is for a very specific reason, because when I had them all drop at once, they all just blew each other up. So they need to... Wait, did I not count? Did I miss one? Oh, that's 9 there. There we go.
I keep searching for the cockpit. Oh dear.
Okay, let's do the right one. Hey, Elemental, how's it going? So many steps to do to just get this thing so it can bomb properly.
Ab, what are you doing up already? Go back to bed, mister. But good morning to you too. It's 8:23 a.m. Yeah, okay,
Hey.
but also you stayed up for quite a while playing Euphorion with me. You crazy person, you. Well, I do suppose that's better than another certain Aussie who I won't name.
Talking about Lenjet or me?
Not you.
One. Did I do toggle on and off for any of those, chat?
On love.
I have to check. No, they're all locked.
Also a good message from Captain Arthur there. A good thing to know.
The RC is underground. Disabling all the turrets will also defeat the base. Okay, cool. Well,
That's good knowledge to have that there are more than one. That there is more than one way to disable a base.
yeah. There are a lot of turrets on it.
I only see that as a very fun challenge. And a reason to set up, well, try to set up another pug.
Well, I mean, if we manage to hit well enough with these warheads, it shouldn't matter that they're underground. Alright, I am ready to go pick up.
Yep. I am printing a pug.
Oh, in the hope that this is successful.
And in the realization that I was not doing anything except try to get pretty shots of you doing stuff.
Ah.
Like, I do love being a spectator, but I'm also playing the game.
Yeah.
I'm not just a camera man.
Well, that's what I need.
Oh. Suits are allowed now because of reasons with Keen and because we were both, well, kinda tired of it with with the big builds we're doing now.
Yeah.
As we're getting into combat, it's...
It stopped being fun.
Yeah.
Shadow, we've got a problem.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to come outside and see the problem?
Did you squish him?
Nope. I can't even get to the point of squishing them.
Your ship's butt is too big.
So, are we going to move the parking lot forward, or are you going to remove the roof?
No, I'm gonna remove the roof. It's the easier thing to do. I can replace it with half blocks.
Hey, Irish Wookie. Thanks for the 200 bits. How's it going? Yeah, Xenocide, I looked over at chat to see that you'd posted that just after I'd gone clunk.
I need to get my elite tools. This is gonna be extremely painful.
Yeah. Shall I come and help you?
Only if you want to.
Oh, we're just burning fuel right now, so...
And we've got time to burn as well.
Inventory full.
Ah, lag. Not where I want to be.
Inventory full.
Okay, that should be enough, right?
We'll see. No, we need to get rid of this row too.
Are you sure? You only need to go down, like, not even have a large grid block.
Yeah, I reckon
Inventory
we do.
full.
It's a pity.
Okay.
I did like the shape of the roof.
Me too. But it's fine. I do prefer functionality. Like, if the statics stop functionality, then why have aesthetics?
I mean...
And it's meant to be functional.
Okay, I have locked everything. Are you prepared to launch in your RV?
Almost. Put away my elite grinder and hydrogen bottle.
Yeah, Shadow, the alternative to you removing that part of the roof was just move the parking lot forward 4 blocks.
I'd rather not put you through that.
I mean, we could do it for the next lot, because I haven't printed any of them yet. Alright, off we go.
I don't like the sparks.
Yeah, what's with the sparks?
I don't know.
I'm not seeing sparks. If that makes you feel better.
No.
It should, because I'm
Also,
host.
loud.
Why is there a red thing 2 kilometers up? What? What is falling down that's
unknown
red?
signal. Unknown signal.
Why is it red?
Is it 1.1 k's away?
Yeah.
Because it's technically owned by Captain Arthur, who is enemy to us.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, it sounds like I'm... I don't know how to describe it. It sounds like I'm in a tunnel with a lot of thrusters.
Yeah. I can see how that would happen. Yes. We're gonna drop so many bombs. And hopefully some of them actually hit. Now, Shadow, do you want me to drop you first, or should I drop one of the other bombs first and then... Well, you're on the right, aren't you?
I'm on the right back, yes.
Yeah, I might drop a bomb first and then I'll drop you next if I'm on target. Oh no, I don't have my targeting camera!
Oh, you've got me kidding!
Nope. Alright, I got a plan.
Get back in your seat!
Why?
Oh my goodness.
I need a
You're
targeting camera.
flying many... You're flying bombs. Then you get out of the seat of the...
Yeah, because I need a camera.
Oh, you're gonna die.
It's fine. Dampeners are on. Oh, I need some steel plate.
Dampeners are on, you say, as we go to the ground.
I was reasonably level when I got out of the cockpit.
Well, I guess you do have a lot of wheels to land on.
I mean, that's true. Are we sinking? No, it's all good. Okay, I now have a camera.
Me. Let's
Where's
go!
the other camera looking?
Dance party!
Oh, I did have a camera already.
Oh.
I've got a camera at the rear of the feet and a camera at the front of the feet. I think the front of the feet looks more fun. Okay, I gotta try and get as much altitude as possible.
Here.
Oh yeah, your wheels are doing quite the dance. Oh, they're not dancing on my end.
Wobbly, wobbly.
I don't get the dance.
Hey, I made it worse. Is my RV armed? No? I mean, I do have this. No, never mind, I don't have that.
Shadow is decoy Shadow, which means that hopefully she survives till she can hide somewhere and see where the bombs land from the bottom. So don't get out of your cockpit until you're on the ground.
I do have to be honest, I did not I did not think about the fact that if I do survive, I'm not gonna survive for long.
Yeah.
As in, I'm gonna get bombed.
Yeah. So you gotta carve yourself a little hole somewhere and out of the line of sight of turrets, but that you can still see the bombs coming in. I'm sure you can do that in like 3 seconds. Won't take you long at all.
Uh-huh. Also, does this work now? Yeah, there we go. I'm ready.
I mean, I could make them all do it. Which I will soon. Is nighttime not a good thing? No, nighttime is not a good thing, but we don't have an option. Because we can't advance time in this scenario, it breaks everything. What I can do, though... Huh?
Hmm? What are you doing?
Why do I have a darkened color correction? What the heck did I use that for? Ooh, that's probably a bit much.
Oh.
Nope. Go back to 0.
Flashbang.
Yeah, I'm just giving people a bit more gamma on their end of things. No, I'm just doing this with OBS.
I'm scared.
I mean, your goal here is to land on an enemy base in an unarmed vehicle. I feel like that's a reasonable response.
Why did I agree to this?
That's fun.
uh,
We're getting close.
my poor phone.
I think I'm fairly level.
I don't have parachutes.
Oh yeah.
Don't need them. I got hopes and dreams.
I was about to ask, were you gonna put parachutes on there? Couldn't remember what we decided last week.
Good question.
Uh-oh. No! Gunship! Shadow, there's gunship inbound. Do we drop the bombs?
Yeah? Yeah.
Just do it?
Just do it. Might want to do it now.
I know. Have a good flight. Oh no, you're too far forward.
What? Run away! Ow!
Oh boy.
Ow!
Oh. Camera. Oh no, they're all getting smashed by all the turrets. They're not making it. Oh, one did. I think we did some damage. I think we took out some turrets on one
Yay.
corner. Holy cow. Is that you getting shot at?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway, I'm back.
I forgot the GPS again.
Oh dear.
So that was moderately effective. Unfortunately, a spotlight isn't going to do anything because it doesn't have the range to light up underneath me.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1,500 meters, right?
Yeah, and
That
even
we're
the
gonna need?
searchlights with the mod that I made only go out to 800. True, Vox, it should get more effective the more turrets we remove. That's a good point. Each run should be able to do more damage because there'll be less stuff coming up. Very good point. Yeah, true, Kaylin. Having the gunship and drones come in was a bit annoying, having to rush through everything.
Yeah, I wonder if that was in response to us being there.
I suspect so.
So we might want to drop from higher up. That way they also gain a bit more velocity when they hit.
I guess... Huh. Fireworks launchers launch straight? They don't, do they?
What are you planning?
Well... Something as a sighting thing, so that I shoot that first, and if it's on target, then I know I'm pretty close. I feel like maybe I'd have to do that with an assault cannon or a artillery cannon to really make it work.
Huh. I mean, you can try a fixed weapon pointed downwards.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Ah. Yeah.
Are you expanding the parking area?
You want me to?
Well, that way you can rebuild your roof and have the roof still nice. And all the functions maintained. Plus, it's probably easier to do anyway.
Right now, oh my goodness, lag. Because you're popping into existence for me. Right now I gotta rescue one of the vehicles. The thing ran out of power that had the plug attached because the plug's batteries aren't recharged. Which I may or may not have forgotten about.
Alright, I can try and expand the parking area then. If I get to land before you do. I get this. The downside of trying to drop any sort of chaff is trying to print any sort of chaff in a way that it can then be dropped. It takes almost as much effort to print the chaff as it is to print a bomb, which is a bit annoying because it means you end up basically spending the same effort for something that's not going to do damage when you may as well print off a bomb. That's usually the conclusion I've drawn. If you spend a lot of time setting up something that's got lots and lots of merge blocks within it that can be slowly triggered or that can trigger themselves, then maybe that could work. But again, a lot of time spent to set that up. And Shadows was intended to be the decoy, but I was meant to be more on target when I did it. And I definitely rushed myself, which didn't help there. Yeah, I'll fix the camera in a sec. I'm going to use one of the top-mounted cameras. Then I get a nice crosshair without having to do anything fancy. Without having to have the horrible default crosshair, which I dislike. Okay, lock down. Let's fix the camera first while I'm remembering. Do.
There we go. Oh! Stop projecting, please.
And then I need to expand the parking lot a couple of blocks. And Shadow can rebuild her roof. Shadow, any chance you want to use your welding ship again? Or shall I do this by
this
hand?
is just a couple. I'll help you out with doing it by hand. Or at least putting some steel plates in there. I'll leave the more precise timing to you.
Sure. Yeah, we only had to cut off 3, so 4 blocks should do the trick. So maybe I do want to go an extra block just for safety.
Otherwise, I'm just making a seat on the top of that roof. And I
So
will
you can
put
watch
an
the
egg on
RVs
it.
pop out.
That as well. I was more like a seat for the dodo.
Oh, right.
Like, if the dodo is gonna sit on the roof anyway, might as well make it comfortable, right?
Well, shouldn't need to anymore. And extension is pretty much welded up now. Just got to paint it, and then I'm sure at some point Shadow will be like, "Oh, I hate that the lights don't go all the way out."
Hint, 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 hint. Or,
Maybe something like that.
the thing I'm gonna be most annoyed by is the fact that the lights won't line up properly anymore. Or I don't think they will. They might. Ow.
There we go. All gone. Ah,
No.
I want to paint the light. I want to paint the floor. Oh, I'm failing hard at painting right now.
Yeah, I did not think about the fact that repainting is gonna happen. My apologies.
Ah, it's all good. Neither of us realized that your roof would get in the way of the dodo.
I did not expect the dodo's derriere to be that big. Or, I don't even know. Is that in English? Well, not English, but
it's understood.
backside.
Even though I presume it's at least derived from French.
I might be confusing it with something we say in Dutch, but sure. The dodo's caboose.
Okay, printing off again. How quickly can we get to the next bombing run? Ooh, it'll be daylight for the next one.
I mean, this is usually the time you wake up in real life, isn't it? 4 a.m.?
No, it's normally 5. I'm not quite as crazy as to get up at 4.
You say that like getting up at 5 isn't crazy at all.
Well, at least at 5 I can, you know, I'm not having to go to sleep at like 8 o'clock or 7:30 to get a decent night's sleep.
Yeah, fair.
Like I normally go to bed at 9, 9:30. That's fine. Though, depending on how Toby's sleeping, sometimes it's 8, 8:30, just to try and get some sleep. Because I'm tired enough, I can do it.
Yeah, no, I am very much a night owl when it comes to that. As late as possible. Or, no, as early as possible the next day.
Oh, so glad we built this printer.
Yeah, me too. I get to greeble more.
Well, it's just so much... This is insanely quicker than before. Just being able to drive it straight out and not have to worry about flying the thing and then you can't have another one printing in the interim, and just better.
This is more fun as well.
Here in Wisconsin, we invite people to come and smell our dairy air. Lady Death, yeah, I can imagine several people saying that. Shadow, don't forget you need to print off another decoy.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the ship to charge. That's why I'm not doing that right now, because it was out of charge.
Fair enough. You do have a bit of time with how long it takes these to get printed?
You're pretty fast at it.
I mostly end up waiting for the welders, surprisingly. Our assemblers have been very busy today.
Indeed. I am so glad I built more of them.
Me too. Is there a point at which you would consider switching to artillery arrays instead of winter blamos? Not for this base.
I mean, what's the fun in that?
Yeah, I tend to I tend to shy away from solutions that are perfect.
Uh-oh.
Are we out of warheads?
I'm checking right now.
Yeah.
You might want to keep that one there.
Yep. Ow! Ow! Dang
it.
Whoops. I was stuck where I got out of the cockpit. Yep. Why are we out of warheads? I mean,
No magnesium.
we out of magnesium.
Yeah.
You're kidding me. Alright, we both got to go do a mining run.
Yeah, no, I was expecting as much. Right, before I do that, I am going to set up a drop-off point here. So we don't have to fly all the way in the base, fully loaded.
Are you... Oh yeah, we both have the same orientation of connector mounting.
Yeah.
I will go and start mining now, because that way, by the time you've built that drop-off, we'll have a, Just make sure there's plenty of open air, because this thing's pretty wide.
Yep.
That'll mean I'll possibly be on my way back, so we're not both down in the mining hole at the same time.
You might have to right-click drill a little when you go in for docking then.
Oh.
A little.
We shall see.
Not a lot.
The gunship had gone. I didn't see its broadcast when I was last there. Very
Could be
wide.
about
Does it have a
5 days?
reverse beep? Oh my gosh. So...
No, stop getting him. Stop. Don't get ideas.
No. This is Toby's story time.
Oh, hang on. Let me get some popcorn.
So, been trying to teach him various, you know, as you do with little kids, teach him various noises of animals and things like that. But the noise that he's definitely gotten first is possibly because the garbage truck is his favorite thing. And because of the way that the street I'm on is, the garbage truck actually has to reverse back up the hill. And so the sound that he has learnt, and which he does whenever he's playing with his trucks now, is beep, 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 beep.
Aww.
Or more correctly, dee, dee, dee.
Aww.
Yeah, it's very cute. Because it's also really nice that the guys that drive the garbage trucks always give him a wave, and he waves back, and
Aww.
yeah. Yeah, there's my cute Toby story. There's my... I don't know how else to describe that moment, actually. But yeah. That is the sound that he knows, and that's why... And I'm probably going to think of him doing that every time I hear a beep, beep, beep now. Which is amusing, because for a long time, all I could think of when I heard that was... stand clear, clear away truck reversing. Stand clear, clear away truck reversing. Because all through high school, on my way to walk to the train station, I had to walk past a loading dock, and usually the time I was walking past there was the time when the big skip bins were being cleared out. And that's what the truck said every time. It's like, oh, every morning. Sheer wonder and amazement of seeing ordinary things for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, he very much enjoyed the mechanical, it's not a scissor lifter, it's just like a standing lift thing that the Bunnings stores have for getting to the higher shelves that the guy was on when I took him to Bunnings yesterday. He enjoyed watching that. Anything mechanical, he adores. and is fascinated by.
Aww.
Yep, he's mine.
So when are you getting him into space engineers, huh?
Probably when he's about 8. Maybe we'll have a sequel engineering game by then, or a new engineering game by then.
Space engineers too.
Roman engineers.
Would actually be quite fun.
Aqueducts everywhere. Duck-shaped aqueducts.
With cloud shoots. Oh no. I kind of dislike how I'm actually able to already see that in my head. It's a good thing I'm not good at drawing environments.
Okay, I'm on my way back. Reversing out of the mining hole.
I am currently on my way out.
Just giving you a heads up, because obviously the intervening space between the mine hole and base, probably unlikely we'll run into each other. Going in and out of the mining hole seems like a high-risk area.
Yep.
Zoom, zoom, zoom!
But yeah, you should be able to see my antenna if I'm too close, so...
And you should see mine. The Stroop should come into view. Did you teach him the battle cry of the place yet? Ooh. Ooh, do I need this? Could I use this for this? That's something I'm sure he'll learn from me later. The mad habits of wandering around a Bunnings looking for new things to buy.
Oh, hello!
Hello, goodbye. Yes, Mr. Tin Man, this was built to be fully loaded and fully capable. I actually did plan this miner out properly. Kinda. That's why it has such a ridiculous number of thrusters. The only small thrusters are the reverse. I wasn't bullied into planning it out by chat. There was always my intent when making something this big. I mean, I didn't use any maths, like any calculator. I just went, Shadow's using this many thrusters per cargo container. I will use slightly more.
Using me as a reference, not smart.
I don't know, because yours, we knew yours could carry it was capable of carrying its load to a certain point.
What was the mod called that increased the default cargo capacity in our Euphorion game? Default cargo capacity as in ship capacity or personal faults? Because I'm pretty sure I had no mods for either, so... But I might have to get back to you later.
Okay,
If you
can
do
I
have
actually
a
land
moment.
on this connector if the game...
What?
Yeah, that lurch was happening to me too.
Yeah, no, the voxel was eating me.
Huh.
That was terrifying.
Can I actually get to this connector Shadow's built? I don't think I can.
Could be able to.
No, I think I might be too wide.
Well, too bad. And it's a connector I can use.
I could just build one that's not under the cover.
What you might be thinking of, Pav, was the only R mining lasers. Because that adds a module that gives you 50 cargo capacity in exchange for a subsystem slot. But I don't know if that's the one you're actually talking about.
Oh. Oh, ho, ho.
No, you're actually trying it.
I barely fit. I just barely fit.
I'm proud of you, Splits.
Not sure this is quicker than going inside.
Nope, because you do have to go inside anyway.
I can do a second run. Maybe, although I am a bit low on power.
Yeah, these heavy things usually only last for one trip. Before we need to recharge.
Oh, no, it'll be fine. I can do another run.
Now, if you drop out of the sky, don't look at me.
Alright, it's empty. Let's go. Oh, 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 oh. Don't want to go up much. There we go. I'm clear. And away I go!
Man.
The ridiculous thing about that trip there is that I used 25% of my power. So I really don't have much flight time in this anyway. Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder about the gamma boost. Let me turn that off because that's obnoxious now that it's daylight. That looks better. So you're still in the mining hole?
Yep.
Alright, I'll be there shortly.
Still eating away.
Once I clear this mountain. Should be good now. So this is the advantage of having more drills. I think you fill up more quickly.
To be fair, I was clearing out some more area because I knew we were both gonna be here, so I made sure we have a bit more room to play with.
Alright, so maybe it doesn't make any difference then. Fair enough.
Beware, I am on the right side of the hole. If you are approaching from... Well, if you are facing south. I should probably turn around.
I'm coming in.
Yeah, because I am trying to widen this hole in a little bit whenever I do enter and leave, so...
Hello.
Hi.
It's interesting seeing these two side by side.
Yeah.
You might have just as much trouble getting into that spot as I did.
Hmm.
You may even have more because I think you're taller.
It'll be fine.
We can't go to Sunset City because it's protected by this base. Didn't we get attacked when we tried that, Shadow?
The trading from Colonies A?
Yeah.
I don't think we tried.
Oh, I thought we did, or maybe we just happened to do it at the time when a gunship appeared. And so I connected the dots that should not have been connected. Kind of like my rock that protects me from bears that's out the front of my house.
Surely you mean giant spiders.
Nope. I've never seen a bear at my house, so the rock must be working.
Ooh. Fair enough. There we go. Oh, heavy bubble is heavy. And that is something I do love about space engineers. Ships actually feel heavy.
Yeah, I don't like superpower gyro for that reason. I like to feel like things have mass.
Mm-hmm.
We have mined out a surprisingly large amount of this magnesium. These bombs get expensive.
Keep in mind I have... Oh, yeah, never mind. I was about to say, like, keep in mind that I did drill a lot of the hole with right-click, but that is not including the magnesium ore itself. But yeah, we did drill out a bunch of magnesium.
Nullsteam, no. Bears do not exist where I am. There are no bears in Australia. Well, not wild, anyway.
There aren't supposed to be any wild bears in Australia.
Yep, that's why I know but that's why the rock works.
Wow. Such a wide area of effect.
Yeah, drop bears are called bears, but they're actually marsupials. Yeah, come on. I want to take the shortcut, because power is going to potentially be an issue. If I wait around too long. Yeah, if you ever want to experience what a dinosaur might be like, meet a cassowary. They look really cool though.
Oh, I might overshoot the base by quite a bit. Oh.
Oh, who's gonna get back first?
Probably you.
Oh yeah, that's not really a fair competition, is it?
Yeah, no. No, it's not. I would pull off my crazy maneuver. Actually, no, I'm not gonna let lag stop me. Come on, Bubble, I know you are engineered to do this. I believe in you!
Flaring.
I know what my own ships are capable of.
I feel like I kind of almost nailed this. Overshooting a bit to the left, but not too much.
We might want to hurry up.
Oh.
Who's gonna go into the base?
I'm going into the main hangar.
Yeah, I might do as well.
The trouble is, we have a bunch of bombs parked outside. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
You're coming in hot.
Oh. It's okay. Somehow. Alright.
On Bubble. You mean?
No, I was too slow!
Oh, that scared. Oh, that scared me. That got me good. No, my cover!
Oh, I almost hit the antenna. Bye!
Oh, you had to park it there!
I was trying to park quickly! I needed to get into the dodo!
That's no parking.
Well, I think I got out before I took any major damage. Okay, let's take out the drone. I can do that without taking any meaningful damage. Probably.
Knock on wood.
Can you see gunship from where you are? Or just the drone?
Nope. Only drone I-35. Oh, I think that's I-35 at least.
Down goes the drone. Alrighty, coming home. I'm printing off some more things. Well, I'm parking the magnesium miner. Entrance reminds you of the rebel base in Star Wars. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Am I damaging myself, or is the mod working? The mod might be working. Otherwise we might have lost some of the feet. Boom. I can't believe we went through that much magnesium. It's insane. Oh, it's Ari's war. I forgot the ratios.
And also how many warheads in one RV.
Yeah, but it's the ratios that you get from what you mine. That's what's throwing me. You get so much less from each bit of voxel. That's why we need to get those, get more gold and get some of the, thingies. The dublackies. The yield modules.
Are you okay? The dublackies?
Yeah, dublackies. The Watsons. The thingamajigs.
Ah, the thingamabobbers. That thing looks absolutely ridiculous from down here.
Oh, one of the feet got shot up a bit.
It's so... it's so dumb from up here. It's kind of like a pigeon looking down at me. Even though this is the backside of the dodo.
The thruster looking like a bit of a nose, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, clonk.
I heard that.
Alright. So I'll repair that foot. Hey, Robo. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going? So, given that we've both made... Well, I've made 2 trips. You made 1 trip with your miner. Do you think we should make another trip each? Or do you think we should just get these things... See if we've got enough to get these things printed? Maybe that.
Well, to be fair, magnesium does take a while to process, and we did just give it a lot to process. Let me go here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much ore we have right now.
Well, I haven't docked yet.
We have about 400k magnesium in the storage without you being docked, and the refineries are processing, I guess, roughly 15k each right now.
I'm about to connect up with another
some
300 plus. So I guess there's no reason to go mining just now. Okay. Connected. Let's see if this little guy is being fully welded up then.
We have 456 explosives. 462.
And yet... Oh, right, because the welders are off. That's why it hasn't welded it up.
Yep. Right, I'm quickly gonna go to the bathroom.
Sure.
I'm just gonna set up a spectator for no particular reason at all. I have
Takari,
full faith that everything will go right.
if we had, various bits of wreckage that I could pick up, I would probably just drop them on the base as they are. Alright, it's only 2 warheads missing. Has that gotten them? Yes. Alright, so that's... Oh! Parking lot got shot. That's not good. Also, I pressed F and I'm not getting out of my vehicle, so that's also not good. Yeah, let's realign you. Oh no! One of the bombs got shot. That could have been bad. Could have been really bad. Check if these have their full payloads. Yeah, that one's fine. I guess I just check the previous one to the one I just parked over here. If it's fine, then all of them are fine. Yep, it's fine. That's all good. Yes, a deployable hat to protect these. See Shadow doing that too. Oof. The roof took some hits too. We actually took quite a few hits to this place. Not good. I thought we took down the enemies quicker than that. Alright. Sure it all looks good. Yep. Actually, I should line that up better. That's a pretty bad parking job. Yeah, they should be pretty inert on the pad. That's the way they're intended to be, anyway. Because none of the warheads on board are armed.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool. Progressing the printing.
Very nice.
Yeah, the roof does look a little dented. Have you seen the state of your roof? Over the printer?
I have not.
Yeah.
Do I
We
want to?
apparently took a lot of shots to the base. One of the Winter Blamos
then
had a
it's
dented in roof.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's a good thing I added a roof then. to
yeah.
the mechanism.
Yeah, good point.
Whoa, hey. Calm down, buddy. I'm going the wrong way. You dropped me.
Alright, almost got 1 foot's worth of bombs ready.
I'm printing off my own.
Excellent.
One eternity later.
Oh, that's what we should probably do at some point. Just thinking, because of them calling in for help when we got over there, what we should probably have is, not this time, but in future bombing runs, load up the Dodo with bombs, print off the next set, then go do a bombing run so that we can do another one straight away afterwards, once we've dealt with any defenders that are coming in. Because they shouldn't be able to call in any on this next time we come through. And we're out of explosives again. Which makes me think we're out of magnesium. Yeah, because the stone's getting processed. Oh, some of them are processing stone, some of them are processing magnesium. I might go stop the stone miner just for a bit.
Right.
Rather than
That
making you
wasn't too
mess with
close.
Izzy's.
I mean, I can quickly change the settings so it doesn't prioritize stone if you want me to.
Yeah, but then we'll end up with all our cargo getting blocked up because of the stone, so I think it's probably better just to do it this way and just not have the excess stone at the moment. Oh, we're definitely using up the magnesium faster than we can refine it. When we're actively printing. No doubt. If I rip apart some of this, maybe we'll stop making some of the other bits and I can focus on making them.
Why are they showing on HUD?
Why, what showing up on what? You just set them to
there
show
we
on
go.
HUD.
Yeah, I might have misclicked. Probably did.
Pretty easy to.
Interpretation. Yeah.
Ah, the hole I made when I tried to make this an automated thing. How unfortunate.
Heh.
Fuel low. Inventory full. Fuel critical.
Actually, should I do a dry run over to the base, like in a fighter or something, to try and trigger anything that might come, and then we can wait for it to be destroyed, then go in?
That might be easier, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, quick reminder about what you said
Yeah.
before stream
Yeah.
as well.
It's alright, we'll get through what we're doing.
Inventory full.
Almost removed the unnecessary conveying.
Inventory full.
And then we could move some of our vehicles further in so they're not blocking our miners as we return.
That would be smart.
Oof. I'm getting those hitches a bit at the moment. I reckon we've probably got a lot of little bits over at the enemy base.
Probably.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oops. Huh. Do I get rid of this ramp you made, or do we hide a connector in it so that's where we can offload instead of me having to squeeze into that tiny little hangar side? No.
Inventory.
I'll get rid of
I'd
it.
happily dig you an upper spot so you're not there, because that's gonna block all the other ships.
Oh no, I wasn't meaning to park there permanently, just for offloads.
Ah.
Or for quick landings when a enemy's coming in, that sort of thing. I'll get rid of this thing for now and can sort that out later.
Inventory full.
I think Shadow's got a grinding ship, but honestly, with this sort of area, I don't think it speeds anything up.
I don't think I have.
Oh no, you
ship.
don't. That's right. Because we both find that grinding ships are a bit meh.
They're great for static grids, not so great for anything else.
Yeah. I mean, this was a static grid. But... okay.
Even then, it's not heavy armor.
Further in we go with the Abominus.
I was about to say, like, why is the Abominus wiggling? Is it excited? Should I be excited?
It is trying to get itself out of the way.
Yay! He's finally moving again. Or
And with the
Abominus,
jetpack, I
though.
could probably relatively quickly fix its face too. Is it far enough in now? I think it is. Now you've just got to move your junk out of the way. Which I say that way because I'm kind of convinced it is sort of junk. Given this
Yeah,
fighter
no, it
here.
is.
And this cargo container. Do we need this?
Nope.
That was going to be for going to trade, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't
think so.
remember.
I think that was the plan.
Currently just adding some lights since we're cleaning up anyway.
Nope. I'm getting back to printing the bombs. Oof. Elemental, hope your cat's
What are you
okay after
doing?
eating gum.
Oh. Yeah, no, that is not good for cats. I hope your cat will recover if they're not doing okay. And if they are okay right now, I hope they stay that way.
Let's just check. Explosives. Still got 170 left. I think I have to keep checking every time though, whether things are getting welded up.
I mean, that's not a bad habit to have.
Probably not.
Oh, I can walk here without lights. Oh, that feels good.
Shadows RV should be okay.
Huh?
Suggestion that you needed to move your RV forward. Yeah, you really need to move that fighter now. Because you've just taken away
I'm
some of the roof
working on
space.
it. Calm down. I'm doing my best here.
It is good to have light in here, though.
Indeed.
Helps give a sense of scale when you can see everything.
And when we're doing nightly runs, it's always good to be able to see where we're going without using our very, either very bright ship lights or not bright enough ship lights.
Yeah, it's never just right. No Goldilocks light here.
But now I want to greeble more. No, what have I done? Also, is the puck currently okay in its current location? Or should I move it as well?
The pug's not too bad because it's over the side.
Okay.
That thing being right in the middle is the main challenge, I reckon. It'd be nice being able to fly through here for the first time ever, with it being easy to navigate.
Indeed. What? Okay, yeah. Apparently I'm on a skateboard.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Game?
Why is there so much smoke from the parking lot? That would be because we've got exhaust blocks. No, did your game just crash?
Yes.
Oh. You're grinding this thing down, right?
Yep. Please hold.
Yes, I will help then.
Inventory full.
And then we do that again. Also, Pav, I see that. Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to play a Forion? Like, I've gone down that hole, and I have not been able to crawl out for a while. And we both know what we're like.
You're terrible.
The best and worst part about that is that we enable each other.
Inventory full.
Ah, good job. Yeah, something showing how many blocks are incomplete from a projection would be nice. Would be helpful here.
Would be a cool technical block. Like a reader, where you can read more specific stats about a block. Like
Yeah.
for a connector, you can then print a LCD that shows you what the connector is connected to, like which ship, or if it's ready to lock, when it was last locked
Yeah.
to, what type of mode it is on.
A lot of that logic sort of stuff that you have in Stationeers, if we had some of those blocks or equivalents of them in Space Engineers, it would allow a lot of stuff to be done without needing scripts. Which,
Indeed.
you know, for console players is nice, and for people like me is also nice.
Full.
Because I think the chance of me learning C# is pretty small.
Also, Pav, surely you mean you can stop at any time, but you don't want to.
Would the damaged block script work? I don't know. Does it count as damaged for that script's purposes? Might do.
Inventory full.
There we go, that's made that at least a little less proud. Now a bit flatter.
You're gonna leave the place for me, aren't you?
No, my plan was to just
Cruel.
get this to the point where it's mostly just small pieces on the ground and then we can easily get those. Rather than trying to be too careful about how I grind it out.
AKA, you're making a florage.
Yeah.
If that is... Like, if there is one thing that terrifies me, it's that.
Inventory full.
You know, now that I've
Letting
learned
you
that
know.
habit, it's how I'm going to do things in stationers all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, part of
Good.
me is looking forward to doing another Stationers multiplayer thing, but part of me is also very scared of doing another multiplayer thing because I know I'm probably gonna be in charge of cleaning stuff up again.
To be fair,
Because
I contributed.
Yeah, I mean more like I'm the first to give in to cleaning stuff up.
Yeah,
I'm
That
the
is-
one who gets annoyed with.
that is how things work in share houses. For anyone who's ever lived in a share house, that's how it works. The person who gets uncomfortable with the cleaning first is the person who does most of the cleaning.
Yeah, I am very glad I don't have that problem. Although it is sad that I am kind of unable to solve that problem as well. Or get myself. What I'm trying to say is I want my own house, but it's very hard to get a house.
Yeah, I mean,
Inventory
by most people's
full.
standards, you'd be pretty young for getting your own house, but moving out depend on.
Well, so how it works right now in the area I live is that we have a site and every year we need to log in once to get 1 point. And based on the amount of points, you are more likely to be eligible to get a house.
Full.
But the minimum amount of points is 8. Uh-oh. Game. No. No, not now.
Has it crashed again?
Yep.
Oh dear, I may have to do some cleanup.
But yeah, so there's gonna be at least 8 years before I can get a house.
Right.
At least.
Inventory full.
Which is now 6, but still, that's
Inventory full.
not ideal.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
Trying to do this the
Inventory
quickest way I
full.
can.
Inventory full.
Let's. What are you doing? Parts are falling to the
Yeah, it's not like we need them,
ocean.
is it?
No, we really don't. Like, we have too much iron, silicon, and nickel.
Inventory.
Exactly.
Because we've been mining stone for.
Well, you
As
can
long
see
as
how
I
far
can
away the drill
remember.
is. It's a long way away. In fact, I'm gonna do things this way.
Actually, speaking of, is the water actually helping performance by not causing blocks to go to the center of the world and clanging out there?
Unlikely, because it's causing them to float and do physics things all the time.
Fair enough. Oh, cheater.
Do you want your game to keep crashing or not? The welder should have
No.
already finished, so I figured it wasn't going to give us any free warhead bits. Now it's cleaned up.
Don't forget to get out of creative.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah. Look. Oh dear. These hitches are getting worse.
I mean, I am connecting. I'm not sure if that contributed to that specific hitch, but
Possibly. Well, let's get these bombs done.
no. Oh, I just saw the roof. Oh,
That's it. I even repaired part of that. It was worse before.
Yeah, no. The seating is not supposed to be part of the light. Yeah, removing floating objects might work.
There were only 4 of them.
Boing, 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 boing.
Okay, let's get rid of some of these bits that are all hanging around near the enemy base, because they're probably causing most of the troubles. Bye, Timmy.
No!
I didn't get rid of Timmy, don't worry.
Don't do that to me!
I did get rid of all the other bombs, though. The remaining pieces of them. So hopefully that fixes our issues.
Yeah, I hope so.
With regard to what were you referring to my patients there, big nerd? Any practice I can have for better patience that I can get before Toby turns 2 is worthwhile. I think. Nope, still getting hitches. I think it's the size of our base. That's the problem.
Because of the long
Yeah,
conveyor,
it's
or?
behaving a bit like the Skywarp did with all the drills. Splitsy did an okay job raising Capac. Toby will do great. Yep.
Hey, Poisonous Dwarf, welcome in. Happy times on to you.
Shadow's already loaded in, Look.
Yep, I'm here, I think.
We've got 2 more, well, this one plus 2 more Winter Blamos to load, and then we're going. Yeah, it's the welders and the inventory system we have.
Oh.
Because it's when the welders are doing their work that it's pausing.
Oh, right, I was gonna go to the medical room. That's why I kept running around this area.
Oh, we're out of magnesium again. Come on. Oh dear. Refineries. They're all working on magnesium. All 8 of them.
That's my cue.
Your cue to do what?
More refineries.
Oh, right. Yeah, if we can't print off the bombs quickly enough. It is a bit unfortunate. We have also gone through half of our magnesium supply that we've mined so far.
Mm-hmm.
But only one more bomb to print. We have another load ready to go. I don't think there's any way to adjust the inventory system with regard to performance. I think we're just stuck with possibly having to optimize our base a bit. It's why I put the drill on a separate grid with the connectors here. Because it should have helped it, but I'm not sure it's helped enough. Because we don't have that large a base, really, except for the drill bit. So I may have to dismantle the drills.
I was wondering, like...
Drills could be the problem.
I have built bases that were way bigger than this, and that had way more welders and more ships and drones constantly moving around as well.
We do have a lot of welders, though.
Like this.
And they are quite spread out.
Do we, though?
We do. Because how many welders in each of your caltrops?
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
How many welders in the Dodo? How many welders in the welder array? How many welders in the Winneblamo welder array? We actually do have quite a lot. Twipped, the drill isn't merged, it's just double connected. I mean, I could disconnect the drill for the moment. See if it makes any difference.
And I am about to make things worse by making more refineries.
No, I didn't merge it, Twipped. Yeah, now you see it. Okay. I think this one's done. Yeah, alright, bombs are ready.
Okay, let me quickly set up some... Never mind, I cannot set up welders. Oh, well, I'll weld up those refineries later once we need them.
Yeah. Okay, Shadow, while I'm trying to get these loaded up, would you mind flying the fighter in to see if you can annoy them into sending something immediately?
Sure. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Oh, so, hang on, I gotta do something. I gotta have some fun now that I have free reign to do so. Oh yeah!
It's about to say, seconds until Shadow collides with her lights.
Oh, that feels good.
No, we're still getting the hitching in with the drill disconnected.
I have played Space Engineers for a little bit. Yeah.
We're getting this bombing run done regardless of the hitching.
Oh, that was fun.
Okay.
How to do it with the mining module for the bubble.
Lock. Are they all locked? They're all locked. Once Shadow's ready, I can probably start flying over that way. Shadow can fly over to me.
So the idea is for me to spawn them and then what?
Drag them back to base.
Okay.
So then I can start getting into position while they're distracted. And yes, Shadow does need to get into her RV, but luckily we got jetpacks so that she can do that, even while I'm in flight. You'll just have to bring a hydrogen bottle with her.
But that's a waste of free hydrogen.
Indeed.
And the iron we need to spend on the bottle? We only have a few thousands of them.
Millions.
Yeah.
Only a few petagrams. Actually, how many? The billion. Is it a teragram that we're at?
Nothing spawned.
Cool. Alright. That's good.
Part of me is like, should I park my fighter here just so I can get in it and fly away if I do end up surviving?
Yeah, if you want to. Go for it. Make sure you drop your tools in your cockpit, though.
I only have normal tools. I already put away my elite tools.
Well, cool.
Well, I'm currently out of in thin atmosphere.
Me and my smoking ship are on our way.
Not too healthy.
Beldenik, I've been trying to be stationary over the target, so timing of the bombs doesn't really matter. Other than making sure they're close enough to each other that they can distract the turrets, but not so close that one triggers the lot of them. It's not about timing on an approach vector. I just am hovering overhead and just dropping them.
24 friendly signals. Actually, I should probably park it closer. I'm not gonna do a 4-kilometer walk of shame when I do survive.
Oh, you got your jetpack too. Although you don't have a bottle, so I probably don't want to go too far because you're going to have to fly to me. And somehow get into your little RV.
Don't worry, I have flown without a lot of fuel before. As long as you don't move too much, I might be okay.
I'm slowing down now and trying to gain altitude.
Nope.
I could land, but then I'd have to land on the RVs, and then it takes me time to get up to altitude. It's much quicker for Shadow to come to me.
Indeed. Let me know when you're just doing vertical velocity.
I am now. I'm only moving like 10 meters a second. See if we can watch Shadow arrive. Or Splat, whichever it is. There she goes.
I'm here.
Nice.
61% fuel remaining.
Excellent. That's enough for you to get back to your ship then?
Hopefully.
So I destroyed one corner. Hopefully we can destroy another one soon. Yeah, once we've destroyed this space, we have to destroy the mining outpost, and then we have access to gold. So by the time we no longer need magnesium, we'll have access to lots of it through yield modules.
That just means we can drop bombs on the other thing.
Oh, I don't like this new
outpost.
camera.
Why? What did you do?
Because I can't see as much with it. It'll be alright for lining up, but it'll be bad for actually watching the bombs drop. So I'll need to swap to the other one. I think that's pretty level. The sparks. You still seeing him?
This entire situation.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. I mean, you're gonna die, but you're fine.
I'm fine now, yeah. Apart from the anxiety that I'm feeling.
Let's do 1 drop. See where it goes.
Also GPS. Don't forget.
Okay, I'm too far forward. That was one of the rear ones. So move back a bit. And off to the left a bit. Hopefully we can hit that corner. They got a few more turrets. I'll do 1 more test drop. Did I drop the one in front of you, did I, Shadow? Oh, that looks pretty good. I think I might go a little further left, and then we'll do these drops. You ready?
No.
Perfect. See ya.
I really hope that's audible for you.
It is not, but it's about to be.
Whoa!
Is that you bouncing around on there? Did you just get hit by one of the bombs?
No, I landed and then suddenly everything imploded.
Yeah, I think you got hit by one of the following bombs. Oh, look at the damage! Turret gone! Big artillery turret's gone. That's 2 corners of the base taken out. Oh. Bit of a physics freeze for a second there. Oh, yes! It worked! That's another successful bombing run. How are you holding up, Shadow?
Game is streaming because I'm trying to get a beautiful picture of it, but I was way too late. And now the game is like,
I think I might drop Shadow in last next time.
please do.
Yeah.
I understand that I'm supposed to be the decoy, but also I can deal the most damage if you let me.
Yeah, it's true. But that's 2 corners of turrets gone. If we can get rid of 1 more on another run, this base will actually be fairly
Oh.
a potential target for our fighters.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, can I get into
Also-
any of those? No.
Has this become the ominous prime?
Why? Because it's not a bombers.
No, more like what I'm currently looking at through the disfigured face.
Oh. Oh, incoming cargo transport. Okay.
Beware of drones.
I actually did make a GPS this time.
Yay! Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Well, I'm gonna have to wrap up there, Shadow.
Yeah.
And chat.
Sounds good. And I can go to sleep, as it is 2 a.m.
Yeah. I will be back tomorrow with Capac, TFE, Nev, and Scythe, most likely. As we are going to play some Void Crew on stream tomorrow, and then the following week we're going to start a new survival series, but we wanted to play the endless mode of Void Crew. Ow! Ow, I went too high! Ow! No! Close my face.
You mean your helmet?
It's more fun to say my face.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh yeah,
I
Shadow,
don't
is your fighter
disagree
going to
with
live
it.
against those drones?
If not, I'm not too fussed about it. Like, I can't really make use of the fighter.
Yeah, it's very hard for you to target anything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that'll be back. There's a small chance that I may be releasing Scrapyard a little bit late, but keep an eye out for it. It will be out. It just might be a bit late.
Unacceptable.
Due to some extra uni work I did this week with exams and things, and it also being my birthday week, I have struggled to get all of the things done in time. So I'm probably, it might be about a day late, unless I stay up late tonight, which I might do. We'll see. I will get it out as soon as I can. That's what I will promise. So there's all that, and plenty more to come. And wait, what's Shadow got coming? Shadow, when are you next streaming? Forgot to do
Shenanigans. No worries, it's fine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be live again next Tuesday, where Lenjet and I are hopefully going. We keep saying this, but hopefully we can make the final parts for Satisfactory so we can actually wrap it up and move on. Because as much as I enjoy playing Satisfactory, it is getting very grindy to the point where it's not fun, but we're too committed to give up now. Like, we are so close.
I know how you feel, and I'm so glad that Planet Crafter did not end up that way.
Yeah,
Cool.
we are very excited to wrap that up.
Awesome. Yeah, next week Shadow and I will be back with more of this, and hopefully without the hitching. If the hitching keeps happening, we may have to come up with some new plans around how we're going to deal with it. I'll try and do some cleanup, but there's not much beyond that I can do. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think starting a new save is gonna be possible for this, because first of all, story shenanigans, and second of all, the amount of building we've done inside of Voxel.
Yep. Cool. Alrighty. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good one. There's all that and plenty more to come, and we will see you then. Let's just do everything out of order. Bye. Hello. See ya.
Happy time zone.